And I was able to make a deal with World Mobile Group. In order for them to enter to the United States, they needed to have this license. I sold them 49% of the license about 6 months ago in order for them to be able to enter to the United States.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom, and joining me now is Shalom, Arik, Maimon. He is the CEO of Cuentas, and it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good to see you as well. Excited to learn a bit more about what's going on. I know that last months or so has been extremely busy with the company, so maybe let's take a step back here and talk to everyone a bit about the company. Give us a bit of background.
Absolutely. My name is Shalomarikmaimon. I'm the co-founder of Cuentas. So basically, Cuentas has been transitioning its business plan from fintech into mobility and streaming platform. I personally was acquiring this MVNO about 15 years ago with my personal company. My very good friend is Mickey Watkin, who's leading the World Mobile Group. He's already having over 2.5 million customers in several countries outside of the US. And he needed this MVNO license that I acquired 15 years ago and kept it in good standing. This MVNO license, it's a mobile virtual network operator. And I was able to make a deal with World Mobile Group. In order for them to enter to the United States, they needed to have this license. I sold them 49% of the license about 6 months ago in order for them to be able to enter to the United States.
And so now you're 51%, as you mentioned, you're 51% owned of this World Mobile Media Group. So
no, one step before. So we created World Mobile LLC, where we basically own 51% owned by Cuentas and 49% owned by World, which is this MVNO license. And we signed that deal about 6 months ago. Recently, we added a second subsidiary, which called World Mobile Media, which is a streaming platform, live with the celebrities, is what we're calling it. We are in a very extensive negotiation with several A-list, okay, a talent who will be basically allow their fans to see them live performing. Let's say there is an A-list performing at the Madison Square Garden, and his show, it's fully sold, and he's basically advertising on his social media, follow me, watch me, at Madison Square Garden. So we, only for World Mobile customer, okay, allow that subscribers to be able to watch the celebrities performing live over the mobile device. That's the uniqueness model that we have created between myself and Mickey and Chip, which are both the CEOs of those subsidiaries. I'm the CEO of Cuentas, the holding company, the public company, and together with these two brilliant guys, which has tremendous amount of experience, we put together a very unique that does not just give you voice, text, and data. It gives you VPN for security, because we know those days securities are extremely important. And live with the celebrities, we do have a very close discussion with very high level of talent who's showing very high interest, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a revenue sharing that we charge per minute or per event to the mobile subscribers. And that is the uniqueness part that we put together, myself and partners.
Yeah. So the streaming platform itself, as you mentioned, you know, the look at getting celebrities and it's all curated on your phone. People are looking there for stuff on your phone, trying to get information on people they follow and things like that. So is that how you build that way by?
That's how they're following, and correct. They're registered to a web. We're turning up the web, okay, platform over the next few days. Okay, if you're a World Mobile customer, you could register using your phone number, okay, and then you can follow and watch a singer who perform live only if you're World Mobile customers. Otherwise, you cannot watch him performing live anywhere else.
Okay.
And we are in a very close discussion with several of them. very big name that show a very high level of interest. So we have put together all of this concept into this public vehicle, cuentasinc. Okay. And we are expecting cuentasinc to be able to be very successful due to this unique model and the fact that we have a very strong partner who are supporting the models, and that's what they do on a day-to-day, just separate and distinguished from the public vehicle, which we are not put this whole together into
Yeah.
one model.
So do you is the growth that you're looking for this year, does it come from acquiring more celebrities to be on the platform and then providing more customers that are going to watch content? Is that how you sort of see the growth happening this year?
We believe that we're going to be reaching over the next 12 months over 100,000 subs with this program. And we have a relationship as Cuentas for many years with the Vanilla Direct and Vanilla Reloads, where we're going to be able to be in all the big box retail chain, which is the Walmart, the Walgreens, the CVS, once we reach 100,000 customers. So we have a precise plan to go to 100,000 customers over the next 12 months. And after that, it's what we estimate. And after that, we'll be available in any outlet. So it's part of our 24 months marketing plan that has been started last month.
Yeah. And what's sort of the message that you would send to investors who are looking at potentially being a part of the company and the vision that you have? What sort of things would you say to them?
I mean, look, I paid for this MVNO license 13 years ago. Together, the market cap is less than $2 million. We just started, okay?
Yeah.
The partner that surrounding me are extremely powerful, and they have done several of very successful projects, okay? I put together this all-star team, and having a stock price of around 25 cents and a less than $2 million market cap, it is a very low entry point, okay, in my opinion, okay?
Yeah.
I believe this company, it's a lot more valuable than $2 million, okay? If you're asking me to be realistically where I see the company will be in the next 12 months, it will be in the range of $100 million. That's the goal. That's where we're going. And the entry point is extremely low.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for the update. Appreciate it. Sounds like it's a really going to be a really interesting thing to follow over the summer. And we look forward to following your story as it continues to develop. Okay.
It's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah. Good to
Wish
see
you all
you.
the best. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you as well. There's Shalom, Arik Maimon. He is the CEO of Cuentas.